Hi everybody, it's Crystal. So I hope everybody's doing well and staying safe. So today I'm going to show you a new stitch. It is a very, very beautiful stitch. Now this I would consider an intermediate pattern, but beginners, if you know how to front post double crochet and back post double crochet, you shouldn't have a problem doing this. But because that's mainly all it is front post double crochet and back post double crochet. It's super cool. It's very textured. You can see it's called the diagonal stripe stitch. So you can see the posts, they go at a diagonal angle. It is the same on both sides except for the angle of the stripes are opposite. It's very, very cool. Even in between the posts, there are the cables, there are these lines that are left over from stitches that are left over from back and front posts that make it kind of appear to be arrow shaped as well. It's very interesting. I love it, and it's not hard. Like I said, if you can do front post double crochet and back post double crochet, you got this. Okay, so for the purpose of this tutorial, I used Katia Aztecia Fine Luxe. I got this from Webs online. It's actually a very beautiful yarn. And it is a medium weight number 4 acrylic wool blend. Now you do not have to use this yarn. You don't even have to use a 4-weight yarn. You can use any yarn that you want, because I'm going to give you the multiple of the stitch so you can make yours as the width of yours, as long if you want it for a big blanket, or as small for a scarf or wash rack, as you like. So any yarn will work just fine, but this is just what I used in case you were interested. There's a color 404. All right, and then I'm going to be using a size J, which is a 6mm crochet hook. Now if you're doing something other than a 4-weight, I might recommend a different hook. Maybe you could look on the back of your yarn to see what it recommends depending on what you're doing, you know. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. You ready? All right, for my sample swatch, I'm going to be showing you in a different yarn. This is Premier Basic Marl in the color Green Marl. It is a medium weight number 4 acrylic yarn. Okay, so this stitch is done in a multiple of 6 plus 4, which means that your beginning chain, no matter what you're making, a blanket, top, scarf, anything like that, needs to be evenly divisible by 6, and then you add 4 more to your base chain. So for my piece here that I have started, and which I will be making a scarf out of, I chained 40 stitches. So 36 was my multiple of 6, and then I added 4 more, which made it a total of 40. So 6 plus 4 is the multiple. Now we're going to go ahead and start. So we're going to go ahead and start with row 1. Now row 1, we are going to put a double crochet in the 4th stitch from our hook. So remember, we never count the one that's on our hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to put 1 double crochet in every stitch for the length of the chain. Just like this. So row 1, 1 double in every stitch until you get to the end of the row. Alright, so I've made it to the end of row 1. Now rows 2 through 7 are the repeat rows. It is a 6-row repeat, but the repeats are rather easy as long as you can do front post double crochets and back post double crochets. So let's go ahead and start with row 2. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now that chain 1 does not count as a stitch. We're going to go right back in to the very first stitch right here, and we're going to put a double crochet into that stitch. Just like that. And now we're going to put a front post double crochet in each. This is going to start the repeat of row 2. We're going to put a front post double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So we're doing front post doubles, 1 in each of the next 3. just trying to use a yarn other than what I used for my scarf that I'm making, so it's a little bit easier to see. Now we're going to put a back post double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So back post in each of the next 3. There's 1, 2, and there's 3, and that's the repeat now for row 2. Front post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and back post double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to repeat this pattern of 3 front post double crochet, 3 back post double crochets, all the way until we get to near the end of row 2. Alright, I've come to the end of row 2 and I did 3 back post double crochets. I have 1 stitch left. I'm going to go ahead and double crochet into the top of the last stitch. That'll end row 2. Now we're going to start row 3. Row 3, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And we are going to go back and we're going to put a double crochet right back into that very first stitch. And now we are going to put a front post double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. So front post double crochets into the next 2. So there's 1 there and 1 there. Now we're going to start the repeat for row 3. We're going to work a back post double crochets into the next 3 stitches. So your posts will not always line up on this since they are working at an angle. So back post double crochet into the next 3. There's 1, 2, and 3, and then we will front post double crochet into the next 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and this is what we're going to repeat now for row 3. Back post double crochet into the next 3. There's 1, 2, and 3, and front post double crochet into the next 3. And we're going to repeat this pattern until we get near the end of row 3. Alright, I'm coming to the end of row 3. I did 3 back post double crochets and I have 2 stitches that remain. I'm going to put a front post double crochet into the next stitch, and then I'm going to end by putting a double crochet into the last stitch, and that will end row 3. So now we're going to go ahead and start row 4. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and we're going to go right back into this very first stitch here and double crochet. Now, double crochet into that very first stitch. Now I'll get it here sometime, I'm sorry. Double crochet. There we go, into that very first stitch. Now we're going to put a back post double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So these are back posts into the next 2. So there's 1 there and 1 there. Now we're going to start the repeat of row 4, and we are going to put a front post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put a back post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and this is what we're going to repeat for row 4. Front post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. There's 1, 2, 3, and back post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. And this is what we're going to repeat all the way across for row 4 until we get near the end of the row. Alright, I'm coming to the end of row 4. I just did 3 front post double crochets in a row, and I have 2 stitches that remain. I'm going to put a back post double crochet into the next stitch. And I'm going to go ahead and end the row by putting a double crochet into the very last stitch. That'll end row 4. So you can kind of see these slants starting to take place. So let's go ahead and start row 5 by chaining 1 and turning our work, and we'll go ahead and put a double crochet into the very first stitch. And now we're going to start the repeat of row 5. We're going to put a back post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So we're doing back post 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put front post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and that is the repeat now for row 5. Back post double crochet into the next 3, and front post double crochet into the next 3. And we're going to go ahead and repeat this pattern until we get to near the end of row 5, just like that. Alright, I'm coming to the end of row 5, and I was able to finish out my 3 stitches here. Were 3 front post double crochet, which left me with 1 stitch left, and I'm going to go ahead and put a double crochet into the top of that last stitch. That'll end row 5. Now we're going to start row 6. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and double crochet right back into that very first stitch, just like that. Now we're going to put a front post double crochet, just 1, into the next stitch, just like that. Now we're going to start the repeat of row 6 by putting a back post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So there's 1, there's 2, and 3, and then we're going to put a front post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3, and that's what we're going to repeat now for row 6. Back post into the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and a front post double crochet into the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to repeat that pattern until we get near the end of row 6. Right, I have made it to the end of row 6. I have 3 stitches that remain. I just did a back post double crochet in these 3 stitches here. So I'm going to go ahead and put a front post double in the next 2 stitches. And I'm going to end the row by putting a double crochet into the last stitch. That'll end row 6. Now we're going to start row 7, which is the final row of the repeat. We're going to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to go ahead and put a double crochet into the very first stitch. And now we're going to put a back post double crochet into the next stitch. So 1 back post double crochet into the next stitch. And now we're going to start our repeat. We're going to put a front post double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and a back post double into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and repeat that. Front post double into the next 3 stitches. There's 1, 2, 3, and back post double into the next 3, and we're going to repeat this until we get near the end of row 7. Alright, I'm coming to the end of row 7, and I have 3 stitches that remain. I'm going to put a back post, a double crochet in the next 2. So there's 1 and 2, and I'm going to end row 7 by putting a double crochet into the very last stitch, and that is it. Now it's just a repeat of rows 2 through 7, and you can see the slanting effect take place. See that? This is so cool. I love the little lines that go like that in between them, which makes it kind of look like a little arrow. But it's a really cool stitch. It's a nice thick fabric. I love it. So 2 through 7 until you get to your desired length. And check out my hundreds and hundreds of crochet tutorials. I have everything you could ever want to make and multiples of them. So I'll see you on my next video. All right. Thanks everybody. Bye bye.